Hi there, this is Nishta from Nish Online Interior Design, Paint Color Consultation and Home Decor Content Writing. Today I'm back here with another wooden and paint color related video. We've already talked about white oak, honey oak and even mahogany cabinets and accents in your home. But there is another very popular type of wooden finish that is found in new age or even old builder grade American and even Canadian homes. Well, yes, I'm going to be talking about 10 best Sherwin-Williams paint colors that go with cherry wood in your home. So, are you looking for the best paint colors that go with cherry wood trim, cabinets, flooring and furniture in your home? Well, it is quite a possibility for your home to have some accents of cherry here or there, whether on the kitchen cabinets or maybe you have a certain wooden piece of furniture, maybe your headboard or maybe some kind of a chest, some accent chairs, or maybe you have cabinets, your trims, your exposed beams in cherry finish. And this is why picking the best paint color for cherry can be quite challenging. Number one, the undertones are what makes this kind of wooden stain finish so confusing. And secondly, cherry finish can definitely date your space and make it look very old, monotonous and boring. And this is why I am going to be disclosing my list of Sherwin-Williams paint colors that can best complement this type of wooden finish. Well, in general, paint colors that go with cherry wood cabinets are creamy or crisp whites that have a pink or reddish brown undertone, some greige beige tones that have a pink undertone, some soft minty greens, softer blues, some charcoal grey, muted pink or fuchsia pink colors and even black or charcoal grey paint colors. Well, in this article, I am going to be disclosing my top 10 list of best Sherwin-Williams paint colors that go with cherry wood trims, flooring and cabinets. Remember, just a few coats of complementary color can make your cherry wood accents look elegant, rich and sophisticated. But before I disclose the list of top paint colors, here are a few key important notes to remember when choosing the best colors that go with either red oak or cherry wood. Okay, so as I already mentioned, before disclosing my top 10 paint colors, I am going to be revealing some important undertones and other information. Well, mainly your cherry wood finish would have two major undertones. It could either be slightly reddish earthy brownish undertone, or it could even have a pink undertone to it. And when you're looking to decorate with cherry wood, you can either camouflage and blend or you can even accentuate the space. So mainly when camouflaging and blending, you have to choose creamy or white or beige greige colors that share undertones with those of cherry wood. Now the ones that are behind me are somewhere closer to being mahogany or even cherry wood. I wouldn't say that these cabinets are pure cherry wood, nor are they pure mahogany, but they're a perfect blend of these two. At the same time, you must remember that the undertones of this particular wooden finish incline on the warmer end of the scale, so you must avoid cooler grey tones and icy grey tones to go with this color. On the other hand, we have to accentuate the cabinets, which means we choose a bolder and a darker paint color so these cabinets can stand out loud in juxtaposition with the already bold and loud paint color that we're choosing. So here we can either go with either a very bold charcoal grey color, some teal colors, some green grey or blue grey bold colors, or even some dark brownish or bronze paint colors. Well, just like honey oak or mahogany, cherry cabinets or cherry trims or cherry flooring or furniture can actually feel quite old, monotonous and dated when used in new age homes. However, this can still be quite rich, elegant, sophisticated. Cherry still has the potential to add a sense of elegance and richness to your home, and you can further add finishes of satin brass or even polished brass or even antique brass to go with these cabinets. Here's a well curated pre-made color palette that I have created for Sherwin-Williams paint colors that go with red oak on Etsy. It enlists all the exact colors that pair with red oak wooden finish, including how and where to use them in your whole house color palette. I have included 15 color palettes with these red oak color palettes and other complementary hues, along with how to use each of those paint colors in various areas of your home. You'll also get detailed material and fabric palette with each of these color palettes. Another bonus is paint planner and a detailed guide on paint schemes for various areas of your home. You can easily find this listing on my Etsy shop as well as my website. I've added the links below in the description box. So the first Sherwin-Williams paint color that goes with your cherry oak finish is Sherwin-Williams Creamy. When looking for cherry wood floor wall color, you simply can't miss the soft and subtle undertones of Sherwin-Williams Creamy. The soft yellow undertones of the color can add the utmost warmth and coziness to the space and pair beautifully with cherry wood cabinets and trims. This color has an LRV of 81, hence can also be used as a whole house color with cherry accent. Well, this is something that I haven't mentioned earlier, but certain off-whites that have a yellow undertone or a very dominant or creamy undertone can best complement with your cherry. Since these are in itself a warmer element, certain off-whites that have a yellow undertone or a beige undertone can best complement, hence creating quite a seamless, monochromatic and subdued experience. So in general, Sherwin-Williams Creamy is quite a bright and stark yellow based off-white paint color that can create a nice calming experience with your cherry oak accents. Well, in some way when using Sherwin-Williams Creamy with cherry oak cabinets, you are creating a camouflaging experience. So in this way, the wooden finishes are bound to protrude and create an accent over the already existing white paint color that will definitely take the backstage. You can check out my latest pre-packaged Sherwin-Williams Creamy color palette for the whole house here on Etsy as well as my website. Now the next color on my list is Sherwin-Williams Pure White. Well, Sherwin-Williams Pure White is definitely one of the most easiest, safest options to go with any wood finish, especially with your cherry oak finish, which already has a hint of reddish brown or maybe pink to it. Something like Pure White, a neutral paint color like Sherwin-Williams Pure White can definitely help protrude your cabinets, trims, ceilings, flooring or even furniture. Well, you can never go wrong with a neutral or clean white paint color that simply lacks undertones. This is a soft and neutral, clean and not too stark or crisp white paint color that can easily help the cherry wood accent stand out. You can use this paint color on both warm as well as cool tone color palettes. Well, Sherwin-Williams Pure White has an LRV of 84, which means that it can brighten the dull corners and also make your home appear airier and larger. Since cherry has the potential to slightly dull the space, make it look slightly darker, Pure White can immediately uplift the space. You can check out my latest pre-packaged Sherwin-Williams Pure White color palette for the whole house here on Etsy as well as my website. Now the next color on my list is Sherwin-Williams Incredible White. Sherwin-Williams Incredible White is a muted and subdued balanced white color with a grey and subtle pink undertone. So if you're looking to add a sense of depth to the walls with a lighter toned white color, Sherwin-Williams Incredible White can make a classic choice. Well, Sherwin-Williams Incredible White has an LRV of 74, which means that it can be used in medium or even larger sized homes. Avoid using this color in a smaller home where you already have cherry oak accents as well, or even Incredible White. Now with Sherwin-Williams Incredible White, you're easily creating a camouflaging look. The deep pink undertones in Incredible White can easily blend and camouflage with your cherry cabinets and create a very soothing, calming and a sophisticated monochromatic vibe. You can check out my latest pre-packaged Sherwin-Williams Incredible White color palette for the whole house here on Etsy as well as my website. Now the next color on my list is Sherwin-Williams Modern Grey. When looking for the best greige colors that go with cherry wood, Modern Grey by Sherwin-Williams is simply unmissable. This warm grey color has a touch of pink undertone to complement the existing cherry wood flooring in cabinets. Simultaneously, it can easily camouflage and blend to create a soothing, calming and subtle backdrop. Now, Sherwin-Williams Modern Grey has an LRV of 62, which means that you must use this color as a whole house color only in larger sized homes. If you don't want to choose a white color, then Modern Grey can definitely complement well with your cherry oak furniture, your cherry oak ceiling, trims, moldings, your flooring or even cabinets. Now, I would say that you need to avoid using modern grey everywhere because it's going to be too monochromatic of a look. You can only add Sherwin-Williams modern grey maybe in a certain bedroom or just on the wall of the kitchen cabinet just to create that soothing and monochromatic experience. Meanwhile, on the other places you can definitely add creamy whites, off whites and darker bold colors. You can check out my latest pre-packaged Sherwin-Williams modern grey color palette for the whole house here on Etsy as well as my website. Now the next color on my list is Sherwin-Williams slate tile. Bold living rooms with cherry wood floors would look quite modern and eclectic. Especially if you have Sherwin-Williams slate tile as an accent on the cabinetry, built-in shelves or accent wall, cherry wood can further look enhanced and eye-catchy. Now slate tile is a blue-green grey paint color with deep slate grey undertones. On the other hand, your cherry wood definitely has reddish brown and pink to it. So you see the juxtaposition of these two color saturations are going to create a very visual contrast and a stark appearance against each other, which I would definitely recommend. So if you're looking to add a sense of modern and contemporary to your old school home, then a modern paint color like Sherwin-Williams slate tile can definitely make a wonderful choice. Now Sherwin-Williams slate tile has an LRV of only 15, which means that you need to allow ample natural light to enter and you need to use this color only as an accent in smaller, medium or larger sized homes. You can check out my latest pre-packaged Sherwin-Williams slate tile color palette for the whole house here on Etsy as well as my website. Now the next color on my list is Sherwin-Williams rosemary. Now Sherwin-Williams rosemary is my absolute favorite. Well, if you actually observe a color wheel, you are going to see that red and green are quite opposite to each other. So they're standing right opposite to each other, which means that they can create a very nice complementary color palette. So just like here, your cherry cabinets definitely have a reddish brown base and they would definitely complement really nice with various shades of green, especially if you have a organic and nature inspired green grey paint color which is bold, dramatic and calming. Then Sherwin-Williams rosemary can definitely play a beautiful accentuating role with your cherry cabinets. Sherwin-Williams rosemary has an LRV of 14, which means that can definitely help accentuate the cherry wood palette. To bring out the richness and depth of your cherry wood floors and cabinets, introduce this bold green grey color with a blend of satin brass finish on the knobs and hardware. You can check out my latest pre-packaged Sherwin-Williams rosemary color palette for the whole house here on Etsy as well as my website. Now the next color on my list is Sherwin-Williams Stardew. Are you wondering how to make cherry wood floors look modern? Well, introduce a tone of soft blue to make your room also feel calm, tranquil and poised. Sherwin-Williams Stardew is a soft blue-grey color that can really juxtapose with the warmth of red cherry flooring and cabinets. Well, I would recommend that you go with Sherwin-Williams Stardew on the walls, the ceilings, the trims, the crown molding and your window frames to create that dreamy and moody look. With this panorama, add your accentuating furniture, cabinets, maybe a piece of furniture or two in cherry and you will absolutely love the overall feel and juxtaposition of the soft blue color with your cherry oak cabinets or furniture. Now Sherwin-Williams Stardew has an LRV of 43, which means it stands on the medium end of the scale. It's neither too dark nor too light. So you must also allow considerable natural light to enter at all times. Meanwhile, don't forget to add some tinges of satin brass maybe on your lighting fixture, your knobs or hardware to further complete the look of your palette. Now the next color on my list is Sherwin-Williams Silver Mist. Now Sherwin-Williams Silver Mist is a blend of blue, green and grey paint color that can beautifully complement with your cherry oak accent in your home. So especially if you have a beachy style home, if you have a coastal home, then something like Sherwin-Williams Silver Mist can definitely help accentuate your cabinets. Meanwhile, this color has an LRV of 47, which means that you must avoid this color as a whole house color and only use it as an accent on your living room built-in cabinet, your bedroom walls or even your bathroom vanity. This neutral juxtaposed with the warmth of the cherry wood finish can create a stark contrast. So always remember to use Silver Mist by Sherwin-Williams only as an accent to go with cherry cabinets, trims or even flooring. Now the next color on my list is Sherwin-Williams Expressive Plum. Well, there have been a number of times that I have used this color on my pre-packaged color palettes on Etsy, and I've also recommended this paint color to my various e-design clients who've absolutely loved a feminine yet bold, stark, moody and dreamy look in their home. So if you're looking for a desirable, moody and dramatic look in your space, choose this particular shade of plum that will absolutely work with cherry wood cabinets, flooring and furniture. Sherwin-Williams Expressive Plum is a cool plum with the deep reddish-brown undertones. Hence, this color will eventually work with reddish cherry cabinets, flooring and furniture. Now, Expressive Plum has an LRV of only 12, which means that you must use this color only as an accent to go in various areas of your home. Just like Sherwin-Williams Stardew, you can choose to paint your ceiling, trims, walls in Expressive Plum and have the accent of cherry wood in the form of furniture, cabinets or shelves to further complete your palette. Now the last color on my list is Sherwin-Williams Navel. Now Sherwin-Williams Navel is a navy blue paint color that can beautifully complement with your cherry oak accents here and there. This is a cool toned, rich and luxe navy blue color that can juxtapose with the warmth of your cherry wood in the form of cabinets, furniture to create a very nice sense of balance in the space. Also, if you're looking to create a sense of depth and drama, Navel by Sherwin-Williams is ideal to accentuate the space. With an LRV of only 4, this color must definitely be used as an accent. However, you must ensure to allow added lighter furnishing so the room doesn't feel dull and dingy. Moreover, don't forget to style with some satin brass accents on lighting and furniture. You can check out my latest pre-packaged Sherwin-Williams Navel color palette for the whole house here on Etsy as well as my website. So now that I've discussed my top 10 list of Sherwin-Williams paint colors that go with cherry oak, did you particularly like any? Well, I don't want to be restricted to these specific colors, but there can be other colors as well which can beautifully complement with your red oak or cherry oak cabinets, furniture, trims, moldings and ceilings. So do let me know your thoughts in the comments below about which paint color intrigued you the most. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel because I'm coming up with these interesting paint color and interior design related videos every Monday. I'll see you all next week. Bye.